Namaste everyone. In this first video, we are going to discuss question number 1 asked in SE 2082 Bagmati Province. And as you all know, that the first question is always asked from the chapter of set. So let's start discussing the question. So in the survey which is conducted among 120 students, so this 120, it should be the cardinality of universal set. So the ratio of the students who like to play football only and volleyball only. So it's only F and only V. The ratio is 2:1. So this is two parts, this is one part, and I'll suppose it as 2x and 1x. I'll suppose it. And 20 students like to play both football and volleyball. So the set notation for that would be F intersection V, and its cardinality is 20. And lastly, 10 students did not like any of these two games. So its notation would be F union V complement. F union V is either football or volleyball. So if we put complement, it would be neither football nor volleyball. So there were 10 such students among 120 students who liked neither football nor volleyball. Okay, moving on to the sub questions. So here we have to write the set of the students who like to play both games in cardinality notation. So that would be, here I've discussed it previously as well. So the answer for first sub question would be N F intersection V. Moving on to the second sub question, where we have to draw the Venn diagram. So we will represent this rectangular box as universal, which includes the set F and set V. And here I'll represent the first set as F and the second set as V. So the sets are represented by circles, overlapping circles. And here we have provided that 2x students like football only and x students like volleyball only, followed by 20 students. So this is the portion. So this is the portion which lie in both F and V. So it represents intersection. And whereas the space outside of these two circles but inside the rectangle is 10, as the area denotes the students who did not like any of these two games among football and volleyball. So this will be the answer for our sub question B, whereas for sub question C, find the number of students who like to play football. So here, in order to find the number of students who like to play football, we first need to get the value of x. So if we add this 2x and 20 and x and 10, actually this whole area around this area of circle, but within the rectangle it actually represents 10. It is represent that the cardinality is 10 because it represents the students who did not like any of these two games among football and volleyball. So here we know that the cardinality of U is 10 and U is actually made up of 2x and x and 20 and 10. Like that, I forgot will be 120. So here I will subtract 30 on both sides, and after the calculation I'll get 3x in the left side and 90 on the right side. And again, if I divide both of these sides by 3 in order to get the value of x, so the value of x is 30. Now we will target to find the value of the number of students who like to play football. So the number, I'll write it over here, the number of students who like to play football, its cardinality notation is NF. So NF means like this portion and add it with this portion. So that would be twice x plus 20. So if we put the value of x as 30, we will get the number of students who like to play football as 80. Now in this last sub question, we are asked the percentage of the number of students who like to play volleyball more or less than the number of students who like to play football. So we already have the value, the number of students who like to play football. So we will try to get the number of students who like to play volleyball, which is represented by these two portions. So it's x plus 20. Let me get that done in the next page. This is for sub question D. So the number of students who like to play volleyball, it would be x added with 20, and the value of x that we obtained is 30 plus 20, that's 50. And previously we got the value of number of students who like to play football as 80. So here we clearly know that the number of students who like to play volleyball is less than the ones who like to play football. So if we look at the question, more or less, so this would definitely be less, because the number of students who like to play volleyball is less. So the required for required percentage, what we are going to do is this divided by, we will divide by f, cardinality of f. And this is quite important to learn, that the quantity that we are given after this then the number of students who like to play football, we will divide it with that quantity. So it is this NF. So that's 80 minus 50 by 80. And if we calculate, we will get 37.5%. And the conclusion is the must. So the number of students who like to play volleyball is 37.5% less than the ones who play football.